Today is Sunday, December the 13th, and today marks the third week of Advent. This week, we will learn about the shepherds. We focus on the shepherds who were standing in the fields around Bethlehem on that special night. Some of them were probably sleeping, taking their turn to take a rest, while others were taking their turn to work, staying up all the night to keep the predators, the wolves, maybe bears, who knows, away from their sheep that they needed to protect and defend. Now, shepherds were not really considered to be part of civilized society back in these times. They were probably a little smelly, a little dirty, probably not very educated, living on the fringes of society. And yet these were the special people that God sent angels to confirm the birth of Jesus that night. Some of the shepherds were lying there sleeping, some of them were watching the sheep, and then suddenly all of them were transported to another reality somehow, as there was so much light in the sky that it hurt their eyes. They were afraid. A lot of people are afraid when an angel appears to them. And that's why angels often say almost right away, "Do not be afraid. I'm here from your God with a special message just for you." I bet those hearts of those shepherds were beating really loudly. And then the shepherds just witnessed this wonderful concert as the angels sang this amazing song of praise. They sang, "Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We bring you tidings of great joy, peace on earth, goodwill to everyone. The child is born. Go find the child. Run, hurry to Bethlehem. Find the child who will change everything." Great tidings means great news, and this was certainly news. This was going to change the world. It would change the hearts of anyone who would let the news change their hearts. This is the season of Advent, the time when we get ready to celebrate the mystery of Christmas. This is the time when we are all on the way to Bethlehem. But who will show us the way? The prophets can show us the way. Isaiah was a prophet who walked with the Lord and heard his voice every day. Isaiah told us that one day the Messiah would be born. This Messiah would be a light shining in the darkness. People who walk in darkness, they need a great light. Who else will show us the way? Mary and Joseph can show us. The mother, Mary. The father, Joseph. And of course, their little donkey. Mary and Joseph are on their way to Bethlehem. They can show us how to get there. And they have a secret, a wonderful secret. An angel came to them and said, "Do not be afraid. Be joyful. You will have God's special son. You will name him Jesus." Who else can show us the way? The shepherds can show us the way. The shepherds and their sheep, they're on their way to Bethlehem too. The shepherds have really, really good news. An angel came to them and said, "Do not be afraid, be joyful. Today a Savior, God's special Son, has been born in Bethlehem. You will find him laying in a manger." This is the light of the prophet. This is the light of the Holy Family. We light them and remember to have hope and joy. Let us enjoy the light of the prophet and the light of the Holy Family. Today, on the third week of Advent, we light the third candle, the pink candle. This is the light of the shepherds. Let's enjoy the light of the shepherds. This light reminds us of good news, of a Savior, the special Son of God, being born. Now it's time to change the lights. Watch as I do it. You see the smoke fills the room, just like the light of God fills our hearts. The third week of Advent includes a pink candle rather than a purple one. And this is a pretty interesting change. After all, we are still in the season of Advent. We're still walking this road towards Bethlehem together. So why pink? Pink is a color that a lot of people in the church associate with joy and also with the Mother Mary. So when we have a pink candle on the third Sunday, it's marking the fact that we are halfway through the season of Advent and that now we are getting closer to this celebration. And it's supposed to help us to transition from focusing on things that we are sad about to focusing on things that we are joyful about and things that we can find peace with. Even if things are hard, there's still lots of peace, hope, and joy to be found around us. Love too. When you think about this road that our friends are walking down, the road to Bethlehem, the prophet, the Holy Family, now the shepherds with their sheep, I wonder how those shepherds felt when the angels spoke to them. I wonder how the shepherds felt being included in this part of the mystery and of the celebration in Bethlehem. I wonder if the shepherds will find the Savior, God's special child named Jesus, after Bethlehem, after the special night. I hope that you have a peaceful week ahead of you. Please join us again next week as we light the fourth candle together.